Hello, I am the Pocketbook Huntress and welcome to my channel. So I am so happy that I finally made it from my office to home, and as promised I wanted to bring you a video of the bags that I wore last week because I didn't get a chance to film because my days they were just crazy last week. So we've got 5 bags that we're going to talk about that I wore throughout the week last week. So let's just get right into it because it's going to be a few minutes here. Get my glasses on so we can talk about them. All right, so the first bag that we're going to talk about, and I didn't wear them exactly in this order, but the first bag that we're going to talk about is this absolutely beautiful robe that is on the screen right now. So this is the Coach Robe and color block. It is pewter and wash chambray molting, okay? And this is my absolute first Rogue 31. I got this Rogue less than a year ago when Coach was having the semi-annual sale that happens in the summertime. This was one of the bags that went on sale at the very end of the sale, and I just could not resist picking this bag up. So I did. The 31 is a large bag. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of it. It is absolutely gorgeous though. I think I've only used this bag. This is my second time carrying it, okay? Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So it has several different types of leather on it. So it's got this pebbled leather that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It's also got this suede right here and this beautiful chambray. And this is a smooth leather, as well as the handles are smooth leather. The crossbody strap, all those things are smooth leather, and then it's got the inside is more suede. Now I'm not sure what color this bag is on the inside. I kind of call it like a honeysuckle color. That's what I call it. I'm sure that's not what it's called, but I just love this bag. So this is a 1941 bag. It also has a very long crossbody strap on the inside of the bag. I'm not going to pull it out right now because I'm just showing you the bags, not reviewing them. It's got these 4 feet on the bottom, and it's just a great carry. I love the 1941 hang tag on this bag, and it's just beautiful. What I like, another thing I like about this bag a lot is that when you use these shoulder straps, you can use them on the gray side or the black side. Okay, so it just kind of like depends on how you're feeling for the day, and how you're gonna use the bag. But this bag can hold a lot of things. And I pulled this bag out. I specifically wanted to carry this bag for a reason, okay? So I kind of wanted to get used to the size I had. This is the only Rogue 31 I have in my collection. The rest of my Rogues are 25s or 17s. So, you know, I've got something coming, so I wanted to kind of like get used to this size bag. But this is an absolutely stunning bag. I really enjoyed carrying it. I almost put together an outfit the following day to wear it again, but I didn't. So she's absolutely gorgeous, and this is my first Rogue and one of the bags that I wore just last week. Okay, so that's bag number 1. Now bag number 2 is an oldie but a goodie, and I absolutely love this bag. And it is none other, it's a vintage bag. It is the Dooney Bourke Essex shoulder bag. And this bag is from like 1990. This bag goes back to high school, but she is in pristine condition. I'm gonna show you this leather. So this is our leather from the 1990s. Okay, only thing I do to this bag is condition her, okay, and put her back on the shelf. It is in this beautiful red color. She still has her, this is brass key fob on there, or hang tag. She has a beautiful back pocket button like this, gorgeous in there. And as you can see, the inside of the bag right here, that beautiful red, you know, that has not been weatherized because it's, you know, kind of like on the inside. Absolutely gorgeous with this beautiful British tan trim. So she opens like this. On the inside, she is suede. I'm just gonna show you this bag a little bit more, okay? Because I really, this is my favorite bag out of all the ones I'm going to show tonight. You wouldn't believe it, but it's this bag. It is, okay? So, she's all weather leather. The inside is suede, all except this bottom part right here. This is, this bottom is a pebble leather, just like the bag, but that base gives the bag a lot of structure. And speaking of something else, the bag has 6 feet. So this is a bag that Dooney made in the 90s, and they had enough sense to put 6 feet on these bags, okay? This bag has been through a lot. It's just one of my vintage Dooney bags. I know I talk a lot about my vintage Coach bags, but I also use these a lot too, and I just felt like pulling this girl out right here. Now, the back pocket, okay, the back wall has this beautiful pocket, and this pocket has 3 compartments. Let me get a little closer to show it to you because I just love it. So you got this one pocket right here that's just a slip pocket. And then you got the next pocket that is a snap pocket. And then the third pocket that is actually a zip pocket. The zipper is still smooth like this after all these years, okay? Gorgeous, gorgeous bag. The this is actually, it can be removed, so it's removable, and it's also adjustable. Now, I don't know what I would put on here if I removed it, so I've never taken it off other than just to store it. But I do love this bag a lot. Let me see, I took a lot of notes on this bag because I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about it because I just love it so much. But I think I went through all the things that I want to talk about with this bag. I mean, the bag has such great structure. This bag I have in several colors. I've got it in this color. I've got it in a cream color, a white. I just love this bag a lot. So you cannot go wrong with this bag in your collection. Okay, so I used this bag actually on a Friday. It was more of a dress down day, but she did the trick. Okay, and I love the fact that this is another OG. This is the Dooney leather OG. I mean, she still looks like in pristine condition all of these years later. You know, it's like the bags that they're making now, they can't touch these bags. They just can't. They can't. So I'm going to repack her. But this is absolutely, of all the bags I'm going to show tonight, was the one I had the most fun carrying, that I've carried the most in life of this group of bags anyway. And she's absolutely stunning, in my opinion. She's absolutely stunning. So again, my Dooney Bourke Essex all weather leather shoulder bag in the color red. So I carried this bag one day last week. Okay, now the third bag I carried is the one that I least like in this group, and that's this bag. So this is actually the Karl Lagerfeld Lafayette bag in the color smoke. It is a gray patent leather. I'll bring it closer to you so you can see. Now, the bag is a beautiful bag. I was able to pick this bag up not long ago from my local TJ Maxx when I just went there one day on a little shopping trip. I saw this bag and I thought I would take it. Now, I believe that Karl Lagerfeld actually designed for Chanel, so I just decided that I would put this bag in my collection because she's so pretty. And again, this bag is in patent leather with silver hardware. Now, this is a chain in the back. The chain is not detachable or adjustable, but it is quite weighty with the silver. So it's not, this is not a thin chain at all, okay? And I do like that about the bag. You're gonna either wear it crossbody or shoulder bag for this bag. Now, I love this little detail right here, the 2 L's going that way. And then if you look on the side here, I love the detailing that says Karl Lagerfeld right in there on the side. Those are things I love about the bag. Now, this bag, if I would never, ever, ever put this bag in my collection again. And let me tell you why. Because it's just difficult, okay? So this is the inside of the bag. Beautiful. I'm not sure what all this was about and why they felt the need to do this to the bag. Um, I don't know, but that's like kind of like wasted and unnecessary if you ask me. Okay, but the reason that I would not put this bag in my collection again is because it does not slide smoothly. So basically, you see this how I have to struggle with it because it won't move. Once the patent leather is against the patent leather, it tends not to move, definitely not smoothly, okay? So I don't really like that feel of the bag, you know, kind of like, you know, so I don't like that feeling. I like the bag to be smooth. So I've got this one in my collection. You see that? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say right there. Now we all know that patent leather will scuff. This has not scuffed. There are no fingerprints on it, but I just don't like that feel of it. So probably if I was to ever put this bag in my collection again, it probably would not be in patent leather. It would just be, you know, in a regular leather. I may try that. But other than that, it is a beautiful bag. You know, I am attracted, very much so attracted to flat bags and structured bags. So this is right up my alley. So there's no reason for me not to like it. It is a beautiful shade of gray. And if it just wasn't for that one thing, you know, I think that she would really be like the bomb. All right? Okay, so let's move on. I think I'll put her up here. Let's look at while I finish doing this. Now, okay, bag number 4. Now, this is a newer bag to my collection. And when I say new, I mean within the past week. And I'm not really sure about how I feel about this bag yet. I did carry this bag, you know, over the weekend, a couple of days, just because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I first saw this bag when I went to Aruba. I went to the mall, and one of the stores they had open there was Michael Kors, and I had just finished looking at the bag in Louis Vuitton, and the bag very much so reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Capucine bag, but that bag is like about, I think it was between $5,000 and $6,000, the one that I saw at the Louis Vuitton store in Aruba. Down the hall, I go to Michael Kors, just browsing at that point in time, and I find this bag. Now, I think I'm having some type of a love-hate situation with this bag. And the only other bag I have that type of situation with is gonna be my Zip Zips. Okay, I have a love-hate with the Zip Zip also, but I think I'm also having one with this bag. Now, when I went into that store, I saw this bag, and I absolutely loved it. This bag was retailing for $558 at the time I was in Aruba, and I just decided that I didn't need to pay $558 for it at that point in time, because I could get that bag from the United States, and I wanted to bring home something that I could not get in the United States so easily. So I spent my money in a different area, in a different store at that time. But I thought about this bag, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I would go on the website every now and again, and I would have a look at it to see, you know, was it on sale? Was it this? Was it that? So finally, the bag went on sale, and, you know, Michael Kors was running this thing that if you gave them your email address, they would give you an additional $50 off. So I said, now is the time to buy the bag. So I bought it. The reason why I bought the bag in luggage, and let me get this something right here, is because I had these shoes, okay, in the color luggage from Michael Kors. So I said, okay, well, you know, that'll be a great match. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this bag up in luggage, even though it's not quite like this. These shoes were made at a different time, and I think it's a different type of leather, but close enough, okay? So that was one of the reasons that I bought this bag. Then something else, I had a companion piece, which I thought I had right here, but I guess I don't have it. A wallet. So a few, maybe 2 years, 3 years back, I bought this bag. And I bought this bag from a seller on Poshmark. And this bag was supposed to be brand new with tags. Michael Kors, I can't even remember what the bag was called. So I buy the bag, and I bought this bag with a matching wallet, which is what I'm looking around for right now, as you guys see me looking. Now, I don't want to start drifting off on you guys and leaving the camera, so I'm just gonna stop looking for it right now. Okay, and just accept the fact that I don't know where I put it. Okay. So after I got this bag home, I got a message from another lady saying that this seller did not sell reputable things, and she had sold her a fake Michael Kors bag, and I really didn't know what I had, whether I had a real bag or not. So that made me a little bit hesitant, about what was going on. I didn't want to be out, thinking I had something that I didn't have. So I kind of like put the bag, to the back of the closet. But when it came time to buy the bag, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that luggage. I'm going to buy it directly from Michael Kors. That way I know for sure that I have purchased, an authentic bag. So get the bag home, and I'm just not, I don't know. Right now, it's not a love connection. We are not in love, okay? I like the bag a little bit, but we are nowhere near love, okay? She's cute. So what I did was, I ordered the same bag in black, because I believe that was the color I was attracted to in Aruba. So I ordered the bag in the black. My husband has encouraged me. He's encouraging my foolishness, okay? He's encouraged me to get the bag in the white and gold. So after the bag comes in black, if I am in love with the bag at that point in time, then I will possibly order it in the white and gold. Now this bag is not gonna go anywhere, because I have some things in my collection that it matches. The shoes, the wallet that I haven't showed you yet, but I've got someplace in this house. So I will be keeping it. It is not a bad bag, but it's just not like love at first sight for me with this bag. So I don't know what it is. I just can't quite put my finger on it yet. I carried it. It comes with this crossbody strap. The crossbody strap that you can see is detachable and adjustable. And something else, I think that this hardware is a little bit too shiny for me. I just can't quite put my finger on why we are not having a love connection, but we are not, okay? So, she has these two magnetic, fasteners right here to help her close. I love this top handle. It's like, it's a beautiful bag, but I just can't put my finger on why I'm just not like, yeah, she's great, okay? So right at this point right now, if I had to give this bag a grade, I would probably give her a C, just average, but I'm hoping that when the black one comes, I'm really gonna like that bag. I kind of remember just really being, really loving that bag in Aruba, but again, I was in Aruba, and, no telling where I had been before I got to that mall, Senor Frogs, or wherever I had been and what I had had. So even though I think I was in love with the bag in Aruba, I might have just been in love with the ambiance of Aruba. I don't know yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. The bag should be here later in the week, and I'll look at it again, and we'll see what we think about the bag. But this is also one of the bags that I carried last week, and, the jury is still out, but she's not going to leave the collection, at least not at this time. Okay, all right. So the next bag I have, and this is the last bag that I used, and this is, you have to have your mind in a certain state to wear this bag, because this is a huge boss lady bag. And that is this beautiful bag right here. So this is my Dooney Bourke. This is my dome buckle satchel in the color elephant. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little story about this bag. This bag has been in my collection since 3.5 years, maybe 4, somewhere in there before the pandemic. And I remember that I bought this bag, and I didn't have a dome buckle satchel, and I didn't have a color elephant. So this bag, I was able to, to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I paid $428 for this bag, and I was just so excited to get this beautiful bag in. Florentine leather is so beautiful, but, okay, it does have a characteristic. It changes on you, okay? So when I first got this bag, I couldn't stop looking at it. It was just gorgeous. It was this gorgeous gray, and then there was like, hues of pink and hues of lilac, and it was kind of like a chameleon. The color was. I was just in awe with it. Okay, I was so happy. So I think I used the bag one time. I put the bag in this dust bag. I put the bag away. Lo and behold, at some point in time during the pandemic, I decided that I wanted to go and get this elephant bag. Now, I don't know if I was going someplace or if I was just going to be having a date at home with my bags, but I decided that this was the bag that I wanted, okay? So I went looking for the bag. And it must have took me 2 days to find this bag, okay, amongst the collections. I had it in a dust bag somewhere. When I got the bag out the dust bag, my heart dropped because my beautiful, beautiful elephant gray bag with the hues of the beautiful pink and the beautiful mauve had turned exorcist spit pea green. Yes, I didn't know what was going on. That bag looked just like, okay, that stuff that girl spit out on The Exorcist. I was outdone. Do you understand? I was so angry, okay, when I saw that bag. I was beside myself, okay, when I saw what had happened to my bag. I was literally, I was pissed, okay. So I said, never again will I buy another elephant colored bag in the Florentine leather, because Florentine, it does change colors, okay? However, I did not expect for my butterfly to morph into that thing, okay? So now we're in the midst of the pandemic. So now, 2 years later, a year and a half, whatever it is now, okay? For some strange reason, I decided that I wanted to see the bag again. Because I had been thinking about the bag and I had been saying, I'm going to have to force myself to accept this bag because this bag costs a lot of money and this has happened to it, and I'm going to have to find a way to embrace the bag, okay? Like the whole thing about the bags changing colors, that is just one of the characteristics of Florentine, just like a speech impediment is one of my characteristics, okay? Like I had to embrace that. No problem. So I went and I found the bag. And this time when I pulled the bag out the bag, it was this beautiful brown. I don't know. I said, this is a beautiful bag. It has now morphed into something else, right? So I was so happy to carry the bag because I had said to myself, I want to put like a chocolate brown bag in my collection. So I don't have one in like chocolate brown color, like the milk chocolate color. And this bag has started changing into that. So I'm gonna bring the bag a little bit closer to the camera so you can see it, okay? So to me, it looks more, it's turning into more of that brown than the spit pea green. And it's definitely no longer the gray elephant color that it was without the day I purchased it, okay? But, so now, me and this bag are now having a love affair. We are now in love. We're in love. We are in love, okay? We're not married, but we are in love, right? So, lesson learned, okay, about the Florentine. All the Florentine colors, they do get a little bit darker. They do change. They don't all change, into something that we like. We change it to another color in Florentine that does it a lot is the color red. And I think I've got about 5 Florentine red bags, and they all look different. I had even considered doing a video, on those Florentine red bags to show you how they all look kind of different, even though they all started out as the same color. But this is my dome buckle satchel in the color elephant in the Florentine leather. And this is really boss lady, okay? When I carry this bag, I didn't come here to play, okay? There's something that we intend to do that I need to get done, and this is what we're going to do. So I have this bag now in my collection in 4 colors. I've got it in this color, the red color, an ivory color, and black, okay? I have many Florentine bags, but this was the only one that I was upset with, okay? and now I'm no longer upset with her. I'm okay. Me and Dooney are, we're good. Because I was angry when I saw that bag. Okay, so let me just go over my notes really quickly to make sure I have not missed anything with these bags I'm going to go over. Okay, so I did not open this bag up with you guys, but the bag has, the standard duty setup, if you've ever seen that, which I'm sure most of you have. It's a huge bag, okay? So you can carry a lot of stuff in this bag. Huge, huge bag, okay? It has a beautiful back pocket. I love this beautiful gold brassy hardware. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's more of a brass color, and I really love it. It's got the beautiful tassels on it. Now I don't put those things on my bag. Most of the time, my little girls, they use rubber bands in their hair, and I just take a little rubber band, I just put it around the tassels like this, and it's been fine the whole time. So I don't have it on there right now, but I'm sure I do. The inside is a beautiful red color so that you can find your things in it. And as all Florentine bags, you see this beautiful pop of green suede when you open this bag up. So just a beautiful, beautiful bag, and I am so glad that she has morphed into something that, I love. Okay, I absolutely love her now. She is a perfect, beautiful bag. She's a great neutral, and I'm happy to have her, into my collection, and more so back into my heart, because she was out of there. Okay, I had never been so angry about a bag in the whole collection. That's how angry I was about that bag. Okay, all right, so I think that pretty much covers the 5 bags that I used last week. My goal is to try to film something throughout the week. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It just kind of like depends on what's going on in my office, but that's it. So if you have any of these bags, or you have any questions about these bags, or you want a more in-depth review of these bags, please talk to me about it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And if I have entertained you at all tonight, if I have amused you, okay, even for 1 minute, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and it really helps me. And after you hit that subscribe button, please remember to push the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up really help me, okay? So I think that's all I have for tonight. I do have something coming in this week, and I am super excited about a unicorn bag that I've picked up. I have managed to, capture her. She is a part of the collection. We are just waiting on her to arrive now, and I am super, super, super excited about this great bag, okay? One of my unicorn bags that I never anticipated getting this bag, because, it's just very, very difficult, to find. Definitely difficult to find at a good price or at a reasonable price. And like you guys know, I do not pay ransom on bags. No. And I pretty much kind of like, I don't want to overpay for a bag. I'm not going to pay a bag's ransom. I'm not going to do any of that, okay? But I think that's all I have for you for tonight, okay? But I've got something that I'm going to try to get out tomorrow, because I'm kind of like backlogged on videos because I didn't film last week. So I'm going to try to put out one tomorrow. If I don't put it out, if I don't film it tonight and put it out tomorrow morning, I'll try to put it out tomorrow, okay? That's all I have for right now. Thank you guys, and have a great night. Bye-bye.